Okay, well, if that's the case, I made a horrible mistake trying to do my dailies before streaming. I could have sworn that I've streamed this on Wednesday and it not ever gone down. What happened, like, the Cromer fight? That was on Wednesday, I think. Probably? Well, I guess we're gonna just try to speed run as hard as we can. I mean, I've streamed, this is, I uploaded the last one, I think that was number 7. One of them had to have been on a Wednesday, right? It was always 8 Central. I thought it was 10 Central. I could have swore it was 10 Central. Unless you guys are just gaslighting me. But we shall speed right over here. Same exact. That's not actually that's a terrible, terrible team. Or maybe it's not. They're weak to blunt, right? Probably. It's probably fine. Maybe I don't know. Oh, I don't know. It's probably fine. She's not okay. We're gonna just go back really quick. Okay, so 10 is when the maintenance. Oh, okay, when it finishes, not starts. Got it. Cool. No, this is not an intentional mini Monday stream. This is us trying to beat the chapter. It's just I apparently was unaware that we only have 2.5 hours of streaming, which means I don't know what that means. It means I'll try my best. If it's just battles, it's fine because I can focus on chat and press the win rate button. But if it's story, then I have to pay attention to both the story and chat, and that's what usually drags things on forever. The other issue is I don't know if we would be doing Blasphemous after this, so worst case, we'd probably be doing Limbus again tomorrow to truly finish it off, so it's like 2.5 hours here and then an hour later, but I really don't want to do that. Mainly because of the YouTube video stuff. I guess I could splice them together. It won't be a true different stream though. Finish at 11 p.m. Thank you. So that, yes, Eastern brain power gets earlier, later. So, yeah, then, okay. It finishes at 10. Also, wait, I have to, hold on, I need to check something really quick, because I feel like I checked this earlier. Also, alright, I can't use glasses whenever I'm doing this. Eventually I'll use a different app that makes things better. Where is settings? There it is. Open that up, press the win rate button, doing all the strategy I can. Okay, all the way down to the bottom. All the way down to the bottom. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, right here. Scroll up. No, okay, I'm thinking of someone else now. Never mind, I'm dumb. Tomorrow's the next 1/3 of the story. Wait, oh, tomorrow? What? Really? Wait, really? It's already getting the second third?
No.
What? Okay, well then never mind. We have no problems at all. They're already doing the second third. Oh yeah. I might roll for that Heathcliff Kenyo, by the way. Also, Kenyo, I have to ask, because I'm stupid, I'm sorry. I can keep track of people if I've seen them enough. I think. I believe that I can at least. You have not done a name swap, right? Were you here, like, I guess the last time back whenever I was streaming Limbus again? Oh, thank you, Omega. Let me go and do this really quick. Should be good still.
내끼가 배고파 있어.
So that, yeah.
잘 됐다.
Eastern brain power gets earlier, later. So, yeah, then, okay. It finishes at 10. Also, wait, I have to, hold on, I need to check something really quick, because I feel like I checked this earlier. Also, that's weird. That's weird. Okay, sound effect goes farther down then. Probably fine. It's hopefully fine. Also, where did OBS go? Man, every week, that's crazy. We're getting so much. I honestly thought we were gonna have to wait like I thought the entirety of this season was going to be chapter 4 and then a little bit of chapter 5 maybe. I apparently have... Oh! Someone just died? I look up and I see someone die. Who was it? Oh, it was Heathcliff. Well, that's not good. Oh, it's 3 waves, not... Okay. That's still fine, I think. I mean, they're doing good. Yeah, they're doing good. I don't know if I should do that, actually. Fine. Everything's dominating, we're fine. Yeah, but I'll definitely roll for Heathcliff just because Fox and also, well, I don't know. It's cool. Yeah, well, I thought the translators already translated most of this stuff. I did see you guys talk about the Watson thing. I did not know about that at all, which is unfortunate. For a confirmed, sure. I don't think I was here for name swap. After chapter 4... Oh, okay, no, whenever I was asking about the name swap, I wasn't sure if you had renamed yourself, just because I haven't seen your name as much. But it also didn't show you as like a new user, so you've actually been here before, so I'm guessing it's like back whenever I was playing Limbus, back with like the event or Chroma or something. Robots got hands, yeah, they do. I probably should be paying a little bit more attention, but so far it's fine. I think the bigger concern is later down the line I'm going to have to try to 10-turn this. That's not going to be as fun. Oh, grip space. She's going to hurt herself. Don't stagger yourself. Or no, that was a normal use of it. After chapter 4 is done, we getting Mirror Dungeon 2. That's gonna be great. And then the week after that we get... Oh, that's awesome. Wow, we have so much content. I wasn't expecting that. I'm excited for hard mode just because more rewards. 2 will be a nice like break from the same stuff over and over, but I don't think it's gonna change the tactics being the same as it currently is. Yeah, Shredder, it worked out. Did we do it in under 10 turns? I think we did. Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome, I'm glad I was able to figure out the intricate mechanics of that fight. Oh, I forgot what we were doing. It's been a week. That's right. Yeah, and then we had the cool other lady who was coming to our side because we gave her information because Faust. Sweeper passive. Oh god, sweepers will be... I don't know. If it's just landing hits, sweepers would be amazing, but we already have Gregor, our G-Corp Gregor. Translator is apparently one guy who gets oceans of stuff to translate, some of it with deadline later that day. Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. If you guys haven't noticed, I have the Dark Magic channel point reward set to 25k. You might be asking yourself, why is it 25k? It's because translating can be really, really hard if you like weren't born bilingual. And along with, I would also be like cleaning whatever the material is and then entering it in so you have like an actual file. But Grayson gave me a translation like, I want to say half a year ago. And it took me, one of the pages had such old Japanese because it was like a ancient demon talking. So it was like really old Japanese and I couldn't figure out what the fuck they were saying. And there was one kanji that it was so, the pixels, it wasn't a high enough quality image to like zoom in all the way to go and see exactly how the kanji was written. So I tried all these different methods to go and mimic it. And for an hour, I searched for that one kanji, and I could not find it, and I gave up. So that's the state that I got to with that. It's just very, very crazy. That's Japan translator read. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the one guy who's doing the stuff. 2, I was guessing Watson. Yeah, Watson plus someone else apparently for Korean. Acquired Sinclair announcer. Congrats. Ian also complaining... Watson's infamy getting spread. Ian. Start ranting. anything that helps like ease the pain of translating, or any kind of work in general. I feel like if companies can afford it, or just like outsourcing if it's for a brief period of time to like try to stop the flow before they find a new translator. Obviously it'd be more expensive. We talked about the hairpin, the magical Lahad hairpin.
저 사람들은 뭐지?
True. You're right, TJ. You're actually very much right. This is a dark nightmare. By the way, TJ, you'll be happy to know while I was searching text-to-speech voices earlier today, I was searching for a lot of them. I ended up denominating it to it saying my name to make sure it would be Zune instead of Zone, and then also I had a random question like what would be something that someone would ask, and I was like, when are you playing Mass Effect was what I put there for it. So you're welcome. Yeah, fuck you, Grayson. It was so painful. Everything else has been okay, but Ibaraki never again. I will, Miso, you know what, I'll set an alarm. I'll set a fucking alarm. Also remind me if I still somehow forget. I will send you a picture of that kanji, because it's somewhere. I sent a picture to a few different people, and no one could figure it out. It was a nightmare. Oh, I have so many alarms, so many things to do. I was very... Oh, that's to pay the doctor for the eye thing that just happened. I guess I'll just create another alarm. This will be for tonight at, I guess, 9:30, because the stream's going to be earlier, done sooner. And then show kanji, wherever the heck it is. That'll be for today. Awesome. It was a nightmare. I don't know, maybe you'll be able to find it. To your potential credit, she was commenting, it was old Japanese commenting on old Chinese techniques in battle. So maybe it's a specific Chinese kanji. Yeah. So, well, not even for bit. It would be for bits, subs guaranteed, but then I'd also have a channel reward for it. And I think it would be really cool. Plus, I have this whole idea for tons of other stuff that I don't want to talk about, but I also don't think it's possible currently unless I pay a ton of money to a ton of different things. So I'm just looking into options for voice to speech and if I can modify them and make them a little bit better. I have to take a break already? Okay, fine. I'll take a break. Actually did not get any water, so I'm gonna go get water. Okay, I'm here. I'm back. I hope J Mega is almost done with his bathroom break. Also, my mic is falling out of place again, which is always good. Yeah, well, so that's the thing, Buster. Like, if I could actually... Is this not screwing? Okay, we're good now. If I could actually get it to work, it would be amazing. Oh, hey, it's integrated in the story. Look at that. But the difficulty of actually obtaining that is kind of the problem. If I could find... currently I'm trying to find voices. I'm trying to find ways of modifying them, like tuning them. You know, like how you can use voice meter or whatever, go and make your voice change. Holy shit, you're cool. Okay. That's cool. No, wait, I wanted you to be part of our team.
그래. 돌아가자. 역시 저희의 포스에 다 겁을 먹고 도망갔군요.
Nico. which in Japanese means the sound of smiling.
고마워 슈렌느 씨. 이러다가
Have you played
진짜
Party Hard?
내년 최우수 부소상은 네가 가져갈 수도 있겠다.
That sounds like a song.
처음으로 하게 되었어.
And I feel like I've heard it before, and I don't know what from. Or no, I'm thinking of an electro swing song that happened to have those in its lyrics. I have no idea what that is. No. Well, so TJ, currently I don't have anything up and running right now. I'm trying to figure it out. If you guys have any suggestions or voices or whatever, put them in the Discord and I can go and try to figure it out. Because that's the last of, well, no, second to last of 5 new point rewards that I'm going to be adding soon. The other ones are pretty much figured out, except for one, which I have been tormented over for a long time. It's either going to be really, really interesting or really boring. And so I'm trying to make it as interesting as possible or worthwhile as possible, but it's just hard.
잘난 그 상장패들 다 박살나서
It will also be the
어떡하냐.
50k point reward, the most expensive one. I'll take the hydrate.
슈렌느님, 실례지만 설마 박살날 때까지 기다리다가 오신 건 아니라 믿겠습니다.
Thank you.
이런 것쯤은 괜찮아.
But you were just talking about, wasn't he talking about like losing, I know it's like personality or whatever, he was losing 5 people and it's like, oh, but I forgot this one cool thing I left back in the old office. Oh, the photo.
직접 눈앞에서 목격하니까 들었던 것보다 피해가 심각하군. 자칫하면 연구원들까지 모조리 죽을 뻔할 수 있는 상황이었어.
네, 그렇기 때문이라도 하루빨리 저들을 소탕하고 빼앗긴 연구실을 탈환해야 하는 상황입니다.
어째서 K사에서 지원하지 않소?
You've asked a deep, thoughtful question.
그야 둥지 한복판에 이런 일이 있었다는 걸 숨겨야
I mean-
하니까 아니겠어요?
I mean, just a few people. Like, we can be in a car. Just give us some of your troops.
그 일은 무고의 깃털이 엮였으니 자치하겠으나 이번엔 K사와 연루된 연구원과 연구원 연구소의 일.
Oh, was the photo the most important? Okay.
연고지와
I thought the
연계되어
conversation
있음에도
went like, oh, all these
연막 속에
people
연구가
dead. But it's like, oh, at least we got
아니겠어요?
this one item.
아무튼 그래서 말이죠. 특별히 여러분들 목까지
Are we actually allowed to bring them?
넉넉하게 챙겨야겠어요.
It would be cool if,
지금 출발하는 게 딱
at like the start of
적절하겠죠?
battle, like FGO has some of this, but it's like you start the battle with a passive, and so this passive would be if it would be the K Corp passive. Once you're below a certain amount of HP, you start recovering.
동랑 씨, 이거 놀러 가는 거 아니야? 괜찮겠어?
네. 여러분이 전투하는 모습을 직접 보니까 더욱 안심하고 함께해도 될 것
Yeah,
같아요.
after seeing that one girl disintegrate from the poison.
참고로 저희를 관찰한다 해도 관리자 단테 씨가 사용하는 기술은 K사 인플의 재생과는 궤를 달리하는 복원의 영역이에요.
Yeah, but drone strikes are so expensive apparently. I'd rather just send people in over and over.
따라서 K사의 특이점이나 재생 인플 개량에 크게 도움은 되지 않을 거예요.
치료가 아닌 복원이라.
설마 단테 씨의 능력을 보고 보살 치킨집 쫌생이 사장처럼 산업 스파이 짓을 하려고?
그런 짓은 하지 않아요. 전
But
소화시키지도
the
못할
chicken was
것을
good.
억지로 먹는 타입은 아니라서요.
당신 같은 경우는 전투에 능한 부하들을 보내는 게 일반적일 텐데 구태여 최전선이라 표창이라.
아니요, 그곳엔 미처 챙기지 못하여 놓고 온 것들이 제법
So is this what I
많거든요.
was thinking of then?
연속 3년 우수상 받은
Oh no, it
기념
is a photo.
사진이랑
Okay.
K사 감사 트로피랑 연구실 확장 기념 사진이랑
Oh, they're all photos.
또 뭐 있었더라.
Look at this photograph.
연구와
that's true,
관련된
yeah.
기밀 문서가 있었습니다.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's illogical. It's like the something something Lord of the Rings. Why didn't they just fly to the mountain or whatever? Because we wouldn't have story. We need that story.
받기보다는 받은 것을 가져오고 싶은 것이었나.
아 맞다. 그것도
아 그냥 급하게 몸뚱이만 건사해서 온 수준이구만.
동랑 저 자식은 태어나서 주먹질 한 번 안 해봤을걸? 속 편한 놈이야.
I'd rather keep the sinners.
데려가든가.
If Roja leaves, then I can't have purple tier Roja. That's valuable for my morale.
슈렌느 씨, 그쪽 부서도 가시는 겁니까? 이번 작전에 성공한다고 해서 당신 부서는 아무 이득이 없을 텐데요.
동료 셋이
It
죽었어.
is real. In some dimension, it's real, Shuckley.
이득이랑 손해만
He was struck by debris from the cow.
나도
and
많은
the-
걸 잃었다는
Yeah,
소리야.
they started filming. We did have Ishmael get like digested or whatever by whatever it was. The same. I don't know if it was the exact same fluid. I don't know how it all works. Like it's the same fluid, then they prime it before ejecting it from their systems. It will be real, I believe. If the one disservice they could do is make all the other colors but not purple tier.
슈렌느 씨. 그렇다면 저 해결사분들 출장 비용은
Yeah,
슈렌느 씨 부서에서
well, right.
지급해주는
So I'm wondering if it's like the same ampules because it's the same color. It's just that if they have like one, you know what I'm talking about? You have one ineffective ampule, and then before they send it out, they put one drop of activation ingredient for it to do one thing versus the other.
아,
Melting love?
언제까지고 재수 없는 놈들이네 진짜.
I can't tell if that's a song reference or an abnormality reference.
탈환해야 할 로보토미 지부는 이곳에서 멀지 않은 위치에 있습니다. 다 같이 이동하시죠.
Okay.
여러분들이 타고 온 버스 저도 한번 타보고
It's
싶었는데
a really cool bus.
아쉽네요.
There's like limbs everywhere.
다음에 태워드리겠습니다. 얼른 출발하시죠.
Abnormality reference. Another thing I get to enjoy whenever I do lobotomy corp, assuming RNG allows me to go and get that abnormality in the end. Oh, slime girl. Okay, cool. That sounds lovely.
어? 누구 마음대로?
There's also the back rooms in there. Okay, less lovely. Wait, is there a chance that I would not be able to encounter a white knight in lobotomy corp since it's randomized apparently?
그래서 말이야, 내가 딱 칩을 건 다음에 이렇게 말한 거야. 올인.
아, 그만 듣고 싶어. 없던 멀미가 생겼다고.
Not really and yes, yes.
역시
Oh, it's the cool guy again.
카지노에서는 도리도리 포크만한 게 없죠. 죽치고 슬롯 머신을 하는 놈들은
Wow,
죄다
I almost did a really stupid thing. So now I'm going to explain the really stupid thing that I was about to do. I'm like, hey, his haircut and colors kind of look like a rose or something. And then I look over here and I'm like, oh, right.
뭐야? 슬롯 머신에 뭐 뒤가
Unless you're doing,
뭐라도
yeah, I'm
있는
not
거야?
doing 100%. I'm pretty decidedly not doing 100%, I think. I think that's how I'd actually lose my sanity. If a normal playthrough is 75 to 80 hours, I don't want to increase that by another like 40%. That's kind of, it gives me the same kind of feeling as trying to get all the achievements in library, where it's like, it's nice if I had infinite time, sure, but I don't, and I can't bring myself to do it. There are other games where I'm willing to 100% achievements, but usually it's because it's a lot less time consuming or energy consuming, or like just if it's like a grindy game, you just have to wait things out or something. You asking if I'm doing day 50 makes me now think that there's an ending without you doing day 50. I'm definitely doing day 50 because that sounds like the normal, quote unquote, normal ending, I guess. Yeah, so fake ending. No. I might look at the fake endings if I make a bad choice, but I will still progress until I beat the game turn or the day 50. Because the legendary day 49 is what I had heard of before even trying to do anything with it. Before even doing library, so I might as well find out.
잠깐, 좀 더 자세히 말해봐.
The bald ending. Well, is this actually how she gets her ID? I thought all the IDs were like parallel universes. Do we actually have IDs now that are in the same universe? Or no, I think it is. It's still the other universe, right? 'Cause it's the story. Doing lovely impressions. Because she's a gambler. Oh, I see. I do have to wonder how much like your personality has to link to it though, because in Leviathan, oh my god, Garnet turned into a lot of things that didn't really seem to match his personality type at all. So I don't know if it really has to have that kind of thing. I think they might do it just because you can't have, you know, like the one who grips. If you had every single sinner have the one who grips, then it wouldn't feel special, I guess. And it wouldn't make sense, and it would be boring. Yeah, he became Egg. But before he became Egg. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, then I agree. Then I agree.
어느 팀에나 재수 없는 놈들이 설치는 건 여전하지.
동감이다. 의뢰를 수행하려 온 건지 놀러 온 건지 툭하면 긴장감 풀려서는.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I kind of forgot about that. You're right. They're all variations on that one like idea. Black Silence. Oh my god, Lulu. Can't even remember what like company that was.
하지만 적어도 이곳에 환상체들은 없을 거예요. 불행 중 다행이랄까요?
But I said nothing about distortions. Suddenly distorts attacks. This is cursing. Oh man. Oh. This is how I felt all day yesterday and the day before. My god, work was so annoying because of this. It's just like I just wanted to get work done, and then people would keep trying to talk to me for no reason. I'm just like, please leave me alone. Can't you see I just want to get work done? I don't care about anyone here. All this fake niceness and stuff, please shut up. Leave me alone.
충격의 연속이었어요. 참 하이브리드 했다고나 할까요? 사람의 무의식을 이용한 신에너지 개발이라니. 저로서는 상상도 못할 발상이었어요.
But now that we've learned what we can do, we've implemented it into our syringes, so every soldier experiences painful emotions that then get expelled as more green goo that we collect. And the cycle continues, saving us costs.
이제 평범하고 흔한 그 뭐냐.
Oh yeah, she and
인간의 시대는 끝나가고 있다고 생각해요. 지금은
the
최우수한 두뇌의 시대죠. 그걸
well, because he turned into
아직 많이
what's their
없기도 하고요.
face? I don't even remember what they were. The carnival art person. No, I don't think he's evil. I'm just making a joke. Dude, the like body representation was really cool. Okay, well now if you're gonna try to convince me that he's trustworthy now, I'm suspicious.
그러니 당신들이 합류해줘서
I wasn't
제가 얼마나
suspicious until you
기쁜지
said he
모를
has a
거예요.
trustworthy face. Now that you mention it, I did have a similar feeling back on the W Corp train.
인기척이 들리군요.
Yeah, everyone's trustworthy. Till they attack you. Or turn everyone around them into monsters. Oh, they're yellow this time. That's...
미피랑 먼저
Were they
갈
yellow
거야.
before? 2 waves. Do I have to... No, I've fought them before. I have information on them. I guess I just thought they were green for some reason. Even though that doesn't make sense because H-Force is being attacked by said robots. So apparently, I'm just delusional.
하룬, 기다리는 거 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
Faster.
정화.
Oh, -22. -22! Oh my god, it's so strong, man. This is why we bully Sinclair. It's important, it's valuable to go and make his truest form come out. Dude, this is a... But this was one turn, right? Or was this the second?
야호.
It was the second.
편, 우리 편.
Oh, he went all the way up to 0. Oh, now he's positive. avoided using
다음은
it.
어디요? 내 피가
Yeah, the music's
배고파
nice.
있어. 잘 됐다. 그치?
You wouldn't hurt someone with a mustache, would you? I think, oh right, I can't choose, so it does not matter.
불길 속으로.
I really hope they, remove the human fighting mechanic. I get what they were going for with the, like, you slide the chain across the screen from left to right for, like, mobile, but I actually don't know how many people use mobile to play this game. And it's also just not as fun as being able to choose the direct targets like in Library or for the other fights.
그래서 카론이 안전벨트
He's
잘하라고
not being
했잖아.
attacked, we're fine.
정화.
Do I trust my sinners? Yes? Well, mostly? Mostly? It depends on if Sinclair corrodes or not. And then it's still a maybe.
그래서 카론이 안전벨트
Still at
잘하라고
one.
했잖아. 내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Oh, I love how he laughs whenever he hears the whistle. Nice. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that power couple of two insane people.
정화.
Need to go and find that one guy who made the review on Steam talking about how Foss stole their, stole Sinclair. Show them that. Adok, welcome. Do you trust in Foss, though? Maybe? Oh shit, Clever. I have not... Clever, it's been... like 2.5 years. Holy shit. Welcome. I think I trust Foss. If I had to choose one... Oh my god, wasn't that the whole thing? Like way back at the very first... Whenever I first started playing this, you guys were talking about how people were suspecting one person to betray them. I don't think my answer has really changed. Well, that's not true. I read Leviathan. I still don't think my opinion's changed. I don't think if... Well, I don't know. Faust actually came from them, though. I don't know. I think I trust Faust.
재생 앰플은 넉넉히 가져왔으니까 살인 기계들이
Yeah, the
날
Cuck
뛰어도
Sinclair
괜찮아.
meme, and then it became a whole meme format on Reddit.
자, 다들
Melted Machine.
우리가 혹시라도 겁먹고 튄 거라고 생각할 것 같아. 열받아서 목소리로나마 전한다.
Uh-huh.
이제부터 중요한 이야기를 할 거니까 잘 들어.
I'm paying full attention.
긴장감을 가속하기 위한 침묵.
Okay, alright. Okay, cool.
바로 너희는
That you are.
너희는
You are a bunch of... Oh.
지렁이라는 거야.
Okay. That's not the message I needed today.
그래, 바로 그거야.
Okay, that's fine.
지렁이라고.
It's only the 9th time I heard it today, but that's fine.
맥 빠지는 건 기껏 집중하고 있었더니.
We can always destroy the machine further. What is this? In my perfectly translated game, what is this? Ryoshu isn't saying WTIH. Oh, they can explode.
기계의 온도가 비정상적으로 상승하며 부품이 팽창하고 있어요.
Yeah, all we did was break into this tourist organization where we go and explore. She just revealed that according to section of the contract, she's legally entitled to her soul, which is fine. Just fine. Makes sense to me. We get Faust for a period of time, and then we get fucked over for a period of time. Deal with the devil. That sounded like a sneeze. This does sound like a sneeze, right?
시간도 얼마 없었을 텐데 함정까지 정성스럽게
I don't know if that's a
설치한 거예요.
trap though. They're in the machines that were attacking us.
존경스럽네요. 이렇게 된 거 설계자 얼굴을 꼭 보고 싶을 정도예요.
Yeah, he gained +1 intelligence for his barbarian character.
숙명이죠.
Absolute resonance. Oh, because he saved Gregor.
저는
Then wisdom instead of intelligence. Oh, interesting. Wait, have I not? It's green. Oh, wait, how is it yellow if you don't do the EX? So I've done all the EXs so far. I know 420 is apparently a bitch
불로
to deal with.
정화하고
Cool.
깨끗한 세계를
Oh,
세우라.
it's so great whenever I see a symphony of answers. Way back in library, I was so used to that.
하룬, 기다리는 거
But it was
못해.
also very convoluted and there were so many things that didn't make sense. Library was the golden age.
적들이 흔들흔들.
I mean, if I could reward channel points, I would totally do that. First person who does the like clip for audio, for example, would get some points or something along those lines. I'm working through. I always say that I have a lot of stuff that I'm doing, so I'm gonna let you guys in on a little bit of the stuff, but I'm planning on switching fully over. You guys know how like notifications, sometimes you don't hear them or you don't see them? That's because I use Streamlabs, I know. But the website, like it's cloud, you have to connect to that to actually play anything. And so if the cloud or whatever has a problem, that's gonna be a problem. But StreamerBot, which is something I had not heard of until now, despite streaming for 2.5 years, is apparently a better replacement for everything. And I can go and play all the stuff just from my desktop. So I no longer, it'll be local, it'll be immediate. All that stuff is good. But it'll also allow me to do some other fancy things with the channel point rewards, which includes potentially the text-to-speech thing, which I'm still trying to figure out because I want to have a good voice for, or at least like a good temporary voice for the time being until later. I could always just use one of the other ones, but there's some that I've seen for $40, but then there's like a commercial license for $300, and I don't think it applies since I'm not like using the voice to go and create things and sell it. But I have to look into that some more. Lots of different things. But also, the idea of making the 10 times point reward unavailable for a brief period of time, then randomly during the stream it'll pop up and like a message will appear saying it's now available or something like that. Or it'll be now available in the next 5 minutes or something.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Can we get a bonk reward?
No.
Maybe.
맛.
Abusive magic? The apple bot is fun. Yeah. Good old Apple, where it had been a year, hold on, 2002. It had been 2 years since I finished library, and I forgot what Project Moon was like, and I had to remember via apples eating apples. Maintenance is soon, and then we get chapter. Yeah, I was very surprised about that, Clever. First off, I was surprised because I didn't realize that maintenance happens in literally like 2 hours. Which kind of sucks because I was planning on doing a lot more. I was planning on finishing all this chapter 4, but now I'm not as concerned because I didn't think that we were getting the second third of content already. I really did think we were gonna have to wait forever to get that. So that means potentially tomorrow I'll be streaming again, finishing up the remainder of this, and then doing some of the new content. God, how the hell? She was doing like a lot of damage considering it was endured. I guess they were weak to envy is why. I do kind of miss the simplicity of Pierce, Blunt, and Slash though, because I never pay attention to the sin weakness or anything like that.
야호, 이기는 편, 우리 편.
No.
It's like yeah, it's up to 23 or something. So I mean, if it's mostly combat, then we're fine. If it's story, then I don't know. Chapter, you know what? You might be right. Apparently, chapter 4 it's supposed to have a ton of dialogue. Like it's supposed to be the combination of like maybe chapter 1, 2, and maybe even 3. Oh, interesting. Sin weakness only matters in abnormality fights. Basic monsters, so including humans, just have base 1. I did not know that. He is kind of a farmer. Listen, when you say random, ambiguous stuff like that, I'm just like, okay, then how can I hyper-analyze that? Because do you guys remember the squares and triangles thing? I was so confused and innocent at the time. And look how far I've come to whenever you were talking about apples, I was freaking out over what apples was because it mattered. Can you truly kill what is not ever lived? Gregor takes personal offense to this one. Gregor, say something.
괜찮아, 괜찮아.
You don't want to get it.
별 생각 안 했어.
Oh. Well, now I just feel bad.
그렇게 계속 발발발 기어다니기만 하라고.
Gregor, kill them all.
바닥에 몇만 속 편하게 기어다니면 하늘 따위
Gregor, kill them all.
올려다볼 필요도
You can do it. Tap into the dark side.
파악했다. 작동을 멈추면
Oh, it's
자동으로
pre-recorded.
녹음된 목소리가
Okay.
재생된 후 수초 내로 폭발한다.
Pickle, yes. Can you ask? Hold on. I need a question for this, sir. I need a question for that exchange. Pickle for what? Favorite vegetable after being soaked in what, vinegar? Merson is stable. Well, I don't know. You're right though, Miso. You're right. Only Shaku's doing it right now.
동일한 메커니즘으로 구성되어 있다.
Pickles, yes, cool. Sure. I mean, I like pickles. Pickles is nice. Pickles are nice. I like pickled many things. Oh, okay. All right. Wait, what am I trying to do? I immediately went to emotes for some reason.
녹음했다. 이건 예상 못했는데.
No, I love Mersant. I didn't have too much of an opinion of him at first, but the chicken event made me like him a lot.
동네방네 놀림거리구만, 벌레 아저씨.
That's not true. Everyone, it's just the one robot.
온 세상에 억지를 부려가며 놀려대니 어리다 빠지네.
And he looks off in the distance, a single tear down his face. Sad music starts playing.
뭐야? 반응이 맛이 없네. 응? 뭐야? 너 왜 그래?
It's because you actually hurt my feelings, Heathcliff. Oh yeah, are your insides not digested anymore? Actually, do you have the right amount of digestive fluids in your stomach and only your stomach?
크게 신경 쓰지 않으셔도 돼요. 이제
No,
괜찮아요.
I'm gonna be very concerned. You were like melting not like an hour or so ago.
저 그런데 기술 해방 연합 단체는 어떤 성격을 띤 단체인가요?
Yes, the Technology Liberation Alliance. Long ago, they were an alliance that were trying to liberate technology.
그딴 건 왜 궁금해하는 건가? 이름만 그럴듯한 테러 조직일 뿐. 우리가 그 가치관까지 알아야 할 필요는 없는 것 같은데.
Ah, true justice, Otis.
알아두면 도움이 될지도 모르는 거잖아요. 오티스 씨?
저도 아는 바는 그다지 없습니다. 다만 K사 연구소 출신인 분 중 하나도 이곳의 주요 멤버로 있다고 들었습니다. 제가
Do
입사하기
not question
전이라
orders.
잘 알지는
Suddenly
못하죠.
thinking flashbacks to the prescripts.
그분도 지금의 동랑님처럼 최우수 직원상을 수여받은 연구원이었습니다.
뭐야? 그런 걸 네가 어떻게 알아?
우수 직원 트로피실에서 이름을 보았거든요. 그곳에 있는 이름들은 당연히 전부 알아둬야 하는 거 아니었나요?
거긴 왜 자꾸 들여다보는 거야?
최우수 직원씩이나 되었던 자가 왜 테러 조직에 가담을?
Didn't she? I forget what she asked Faust. Is that who we're talking about here? Yeah, her name. So she asked a question. I can't
잠깐
remember.
보시지 않았나요?
She was
저희
enthusiastically
연구실을
destroying my
신나게
lab.
박살내고 계시던 분을.
I mean, she's cute, but she's not hot.
딱 저와
not
슈렌드가
the same.
입사했을 무렵 뭐랄까 꽤 회사의 유명 인사였죠. 건너들은 바로는 K사 기술의 한계까지
Oh, that always ends well.
시험해보고 싶다고 하셨다네요. 어느 날 돌연히 연구소를 그만뒀다는 소문이 돌았었죠.
Pushing the limits. Is it like single cell suddenly becomes
그
adult sort of thing?
종착지가 이곳이라는 말과 함께.
It's weird that she's focusing on robots, though. It's how can you say it's almost the same? They have maybe similar hair color and maybe similar hairstyle.
당연한 결과죠.
And if they have a clip, that's cool too, I guess. But that's it. That's all there is.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
이 복도만 지나면 될 거예요. 그럼 지부의 끄트머리에 도달할 수 있어요.
The cursed clip, true. She did have to kill the predecessor to become the current HOD.
그곳까지 무사히 도착해서 놓고 온 제 짐들을 챙기고 나면 말씀드린 황금가지의 소유권을
Okay, yeah,
넘겨드릴게요.
okay, well first off, we're only a third through the chapter, so maybe I should start guessing what's going to go wrong, because it's not a question of if. He could backstab us. Well, he just wants like photos or whatever, so that seems odd. My guess. The most obvious one seems like he would backstab us, and the current terrorist organization here is actually good guys. Or, if I had to think the other way around, he dies. Somehow. He dies, he can't fulfill the contract. Since he's the one who made it, doesn't matter. I don't know where Rose Spanner comes into all this, though, because they haven't really done very much of anything. Rose Spanner double cross? I don't know.
찜찜하게
I do not
마무리될 것
know.
같은데 괜찮은 거야? 결국 그 테러 조직들은 코빼기도 비치지
He's a
않고 다
trustworthy
튀어버린
guy,
것
and he has a
같은데.
degree. Everyone backstabs that, yeah. Escalating chain of ha, you fool, I was a spy, or yeah. Until eventually the one person who was stabbed gets up slowly off the floor and is like, huh, I was the spy all along. Yeah, go back to Virgil's world where he's a horse. Trust your sinners. Oh, well, okay, I don't know. Well, you're talking about Yi, but why would he do that? But then, I don't know.
계약의 내용은
He has to have a
연구실의
part in
탐험이었으니까요.
this because it's his chapter. He hasn't done anything yet, so it makes sense. But I don't know what the reason would be, unless he like knows something
그래서
specifically.
누누이 말하지
But he
않았습니까,
hasn't really
동령님?
done anything.
계약서를 작성할 때는 좀 더 저희에게 유리하도록 꼼꼼하고 냉철한 정신머리로 작성해야 한다고요.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Limbus Company has to go and deal with the scraps. Well, now I think something's gonna go wrong because Shuckley keeps saying random shit in chat and it makes me paranoid. I have my own like expectations of how things will go bad because it's Project Moon and we're only a third of the way through the chapter. I highly doubt it's like, oh hey, you get a golden bow, you get a golden bow. Do you think he would not kill you for spoiled milk? Oh yeah, he did eat. Yeah, what the fuck? I remember. Yeah, he was eating poisoned potatoes before. Actually, parts 2 and 3 are chapter celebratory barbecue. Yeah, we get to have the beach episode in part 3 of chapter 4. You're scaring the old man. I don't know. Yi has not given me any reason to go and say that he would do it other than me knowing he's the character chapter and I feel like something has to go wrong. I don't think that he's going to instigate anything. I think the doctor's either going to die or he's going to backstab us. One of the two.
무기는 소유하지 않았지만 관리자님은 연약하게 그지없는
They may be
무기인이지
unarmed, but you're an
않습니까?
incredibly weak and fragile civilian. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I may not do leg day every day like you, but I mean, I try to do my best.
숫자 계산 안 되니? 딱 봐도 너희가 압도적으로
Is this the lady?
왔니,
It is the lady.
그 기계에서
Yeah, the
흘러나오던
pre-recorded
목소리예요.
lady.
그리고 아까 봤던 사람이기도 하네요.
And those are the same pants. And that's the same logo. And oh my god, those are the same eyes. And that's the same floor. And he starts rambling to himself, walking into the corridor away from the group. we just pushed him so far that he's always at negative 44 sanity.
그리고 우리가 봤으면 얼마나 봤다고 선배래?
Oh, god damn it.
모르겠니?
Yeah, you're right, leg day. You're right, leg day. You're right, leg day. You're right, leg day. The sad thing is I've been skimping on on squats. So I appreciate it. I really should be doing them more. I did them a lot last week and then somehow just haven't done them at all in the past few days. Oh, doesn't this really feel like library again? All the good old days of that. Except I don't have 50 squats, I have a max of 10. That will be going up to probably 20 soon enough. Maybe even after the stream. Thanks to physical therapy. Because now my muscles aren't as super exhausted as last week. It's just having to remember the technique for it. Okay, that's good. I'm getting stronger. The glutes get stronger.
다 대피했지.
Prevent all the leg injuries I'll have over in Japan.
열심히 시간을 끄는 중이고.
The thing that goes wrong is going back to the bus and Yi Song reveals he put cyanide in the water supply to make it tastier. You know what? That makes more sense than him randomly killing this guy. Or, like, okay, so hold on. There's one more thing. Right? And maybe they already commented on it directly, but I don't remember. But then again, I was half paying attention to chat. Because they mentioned, oh yeah, I worked with one of your group before or something, right? So it had to be one of them. And it makes sense because Yi's the scientist, right? But Yi hasn't commented on it at all, I don't think. So that would be a reason. But he's seriously, from my memory, he hasn't commented on it and there's been nothing like indicating he's gonna do anything.
너네가 지렁이라서 그렇지. 이것 봐. 고작 최우수 직원상 한 번 받았다고
Stop
기고만장해서는
saying worms.
감히 우리를 잡으려고 기세등등 쳐들어왔잖아.
혀가 기네. 감히는 무슨 감이냐? 네 말대로 숫자를 봐. 순순히 항복하는 게 좋을 거라는 건 안 봐도 알겠지?
Now Heathcliff, you know what happens when you get cocky.
내가 항복한다 치자. 너희의 계획은 안 봐도
Maybe
뻔하지.
she's a level 20 wizard and knows Fireball, and we're all grouped up in one location at the end of the hallway.
나를 딱 죽지 않을 만큼만
You
무력화시킨
don't know
다음에
this.
그 잘난 재생앰플로 치료를 해주고
Flaunted.
원하는 답을 얻을 때까지 같은 짓을 반복하겠지.
I don't know. I don't think we've thought about like getting this far.
그럼 저희가 원하는 답을 한 번에 내주면 그만일 텐데요. 안 되려나?
당연하지. 우리는 너희와는 다르게 고작 주는 먹이만 받아먹으면서 살아남으려는 바퀴벌레 따위를 목표로 하지 않으니까.
죽고 성질 돋네.
Oh, wait a sec. What the fuck? Did I only just realize that he has a word on his arm? He has a fucking word on his arm. I can't read it, but he has a word on his arm.
아, 이제 놀아주는 것도 질렸다.
지금 뭐 하는?
그래. 그렇게 당장 눈앞에서
Yeah, no, he's always
벌어지는
had it.
일은
I
실컷
never
궁금해하면서
fucking
살아.
noticed it, I guess.
그게 연구자의 올바른 자세지.
성
Okay. But I'm just a normal civilian, so everyone else should be fine.
동랑님,
단테 씨 쪽 일행이 폭발음이 들리자마자 절 밀쳐줬어요.
Quiet. So Yi?
그 말 수 없고 눈을 무섭게 뜨고 다니던 분 말이에요.
저도 구하려고 했습니다.
So I mean, if it's
다만
Yi, so Yi saved
거리가
his
살짝
life,
모자랐을 뿐이고요.
which
아, 아슬아슬했네요.
oh my god, I can't. Ungazeifer? Ungazeifer? That word. Fireball. She was a mage the whole time. And I forgot to say I counterspell it. My one fatal flaw.
망설임 없이 몸을 던질 수 있었던
Oh,
건
vermin.
언제든지
Interesting.
되살아날 거라는
Okay.
믿음이 깔린 덕택이겠죠? 어떤 마음이나 정 같은 것 때문이
Like
아니라
bugs.
그렇죠?
Oh. What? I'm. I mean, both, I guess. but probably the death part. Yeah? Probably the death part is why she wasn't responding? Maybe? Rather than the... I don't know. That's fine.
관리자를 지키고 회사의 임무를 무사히
I
수행시키는
couldn't
게
tell if he wasn't
내게
responding.
주어진 일이었다.
Either because he died or he doesn't want to hurt my feelings.
역시 그런 거겠죠.
Mersant tanked it like a unit. And Dawn... I mean, I think Dawn tried. Maybe. Finger of Tattoo, considering Gregor's author, and to some extent Gregor is Jewish, and organizers used to just... Oh, interesting. That's another parallel. Mersant built different. Yeah, war vet as well. I like that. I like that kind of integration stuff. I guess the idea is that she might be able to under-respond because she's dead, or because she's unable to respond because despite being alive, she... Oh, I see. So Dante doesn't know. Got it.
편리하네요.
Okay, so... Because whenever I read it seemed like Dante was like, she's dead, but she also has this stab wound in her mouth. So I can't tell which is the reason she's not responding to me.
아 맞다. 슈레인느 씨도 괜찮으십니까? 다른 해결
저희는 끄떡없네요.
I wanna chase him down.
폭발 충격은
Chase him
전부 너희 쪽이
down.
받아준 덕분에 이쪽은 큰 피해가 없어. 그래서 재생 앰플을 계속 맞지 않았던 거구나. 저 시계가
Yeah.
특별한
And
능력이
it's
있을
infinite
것
and
같았어.
free. It only costs immense pain and suffering. No money required.
맞습니다.
Easy
제가
choice
철저한
every time.
검증과 조사로 모셔오신 분들이니까요.
Now don't say that.
앰플들이
We can sell them for money. Oh. I mean, you don't have to be so exasperated about it. It's still probably useful. I mean, there's passives in battle. I wouldn't have to suffer. Okay, well, let's not ask the difficult questions.
시계 대결이 완리적 긋고 있어.
Oh, great news. Dawn isn't dead yet.
죽는다. 빨리 돌려. 이거 진짜 더럽게 아프다고.
No, wait, Heathcliff, I'm starting to think maybe me using my powers isn't the best choice. I mean, where does this time come from, you know? Like, what if it's causing other problems elsewhere in the world? What if me doing this causes the next Hitler? Man, so many things to think about. You guys can wait for a little bit, right?
칼은 기다리는 거 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
I just love how he's thinking that like before he turns the clock. Don't you think it would be a good idea to think about that afterwards, maybe?
늦으면 내피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
I don't know. I don't have a clock for a face. Also, I did get sidetracked by the fact that the 10 and 11 on Dante's clock head both look like eyeballs. So I tilted my head to make it look like a fancy mustache for the clock hands.
야호.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
피는 확실히 빼는 편 좋지. 너 말.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
Oh, right, the pan. Oh my god, hold on. Let me get some water really quick. I'll start rambling about stuff. So, if I can get TTS to work, channel point rewards will probably be coming out like,
우리 편.
I don't know, Sunday? Maybe?
씹는 맛이
If I can't get it to work, I'm probably gonna have to figure out a replacement for that channel point reward idea to go and keep the tier system nice and clean. Because it'll be a new tier. It'll be it'll be 1,750 points. And I've thought about it for a while.
방금 건 아무 쓸모도
I'm probably gonna.
없었어.
Oh, she's going to hurt herself really bad. She's fine. She's fine. I've decided to keep the like higher point cost just because I feel like it makes sense for the time earned. So it's 250 per hour roughly on average. So if I can average, like today's stream is going to be different, obviously. Also, please don't die. You can suffer mentally, but please don't die. You have a lot of fucking rupture and fragile on you. We're good. We're fine. So it's like every stream I'm estimating to be like around 1K. And so then I imagine everyone getting 1K. And that's excluding like raids. Raids I think is also like a 250. So I think it makes sense.
늦으면 내피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Sinclair, you're -2. I'm gonna go and make this happen. I can't remember the sequence. That's fine. But I will potentially lower like a few of the existing ones. Maybe have another sub tier. It'll probably jump from like, it'll probably be 5 and we'll get a new 7.5k tier at some point. Then it'll be 10, 15, 20. And I am actually really excited for TJ, welcome back, for the 10k point reward. It's going to be, I think it'll be fun. Potentially. I will check my posture. It was broken by TJ's mouse butts dancing. Seven turns. God, there's so much fucking HP. So much HP. Okay. Holy shit, we've gone on so long that we have 3 now. Heathcliff, you change to this. And this. And this. I mean, I might as well, actually. Oh, and yeah, okay, that's good still. You could change as well, why not? Strife. I've not used this ego yet, actually. I know it heals, so I leveled it up a lot. Or up-threaded it. But I've not seen it.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Okay, it's pretty good. And it's blunt. Oh my god, look at the heal. Now it does heal sanity, so that kind of sucks. But it looks like we're still fine. This isn't even the hardest fight yet, I don't think. The music's so good. Like went to the guitar part as soon as the ego started activating. And again! Sack him good! And last one. I mean, whatever. We have all... I could have added like 3 more egos. Pretty low cost. Easy peasy.
당연한 결과죠.
Okay, so 2 more. This one and then the next one.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
Finally see what 420 is all about. I assume boss. Two or 3 wave, 3 wave, that sucks.
100초만 기다려줄게.
I have not, and I appreciate it. By the way, other thing, if I can eventually get it to work. Well, actually, no, I won't say that. Never mind. Never mind. I say nothing. But I will take the deep breath. I actually had surprisingly good sleep last night because I was training myself to actually breathe correctly. I woke up and I was only breathing like 75% out of my chest. I have not touched grass today. Do you have a redemption to make me touch grass, TJ?
너
We eat good tonight. All the iron.
이제 쓸만해져.
내 피가 배고파했어.
무슨 맛일까?
잘됐다.
And while I have you all as a captive audience, any ideas? Any ideas for channel point rewards? Just random things. I asked it at the same time as like asking for the point amounts, and I got all the point amounts, which is good. Helped me decide like the reward tiering. However, no one came forth with a single like request. I was very surprised. I mean, I have a lot. What is this again? I think we're deflecting everyone coming there, which is good. That's probably fine.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
The wiki idea. Right, random wiki. We could still do that. Because I'm also thinking of... So you see like how there's like the 250, 500, 750? I am thinking as well, and I would need a lot of different ideas. So all the new ones are going to be... It's going to be 3 new, 1,750, 1 new, 10k, and 50k. But I'm thinking about filling out the 250, 500, and 750 tiers to go and have more options for the lower end, the lower tier magic. Okay. I'm actually surprised that you ended up saying that, TJ. So, like, would you be willing to save up 100,000 points, though, to go and have me stream Mass Effect? Or do you mean like the next full game, like until its completion streaming, or you mean like the next stream would have to be? Fuck no, okay. Fuck no and yes. Yeah, yes to which one? The series sort of thing, or just one stream? Because I was actually thinking about that for full game. Okay. But you would not be willing to save up 100,000 points to go and make me stream Mass Effect. To put that in perspective, for one, because I've been thinking about that a lot. Because I'm planning on having the 50k, and I had an idea for a 1 million point. I don't think anyone would ever do it though, for obvious reasons, for very, very obvious reasons. I couldn't imagine anyone doing it. Then there would potentially be a 500k reward as well. And then I still am thinking about 100k, but all that stuff doesn't matter right now. Judging by how many points everyone has, my main focus is actually lower tier point rewards to fill in the lower gap before I move on to the super high tier. The reason I'm focusing on 50k right now is because Augustus has earned it already from the Day of Many Zunes. Let's do win rate. And we're fine. Just wanted to make sure she wasn't using ink space, wasting it. Yeah, so because it's for 100,000 points, it's 400 hours watching, roughly. I mean, if raids happen, it's an extra 250, so an extra hour. If you join in for a raid, it's 1 hour's worth, if I'm remembering correctly, of points immediately. So that's pretty decent free. But so if we assume 1,000 roughly per stream, that's 100 streams. We assume 2 times per week. It's like it takes around a year estimate to get 100k. And so I was thinking about that for the 50k reward. Please don't die. Oh, was this 2 or 3 way? I guess it doesn't matter as long as the others can get more coins. It might be better for Sinclair. Go and get the demotivation. We are on 3. Ooh, we have to. Okay, so this turn and next. That's actually kind of rough. I might have to redo this one. Okay, let's do this. He will not corrode yet. This is AoE, right? Yeah, slash, though. Slash is not great. Blunt. That is blunt, that's blunt, that's great. God, I wish... Does she have 10 charge? She has way more than 10 charge. That's great. You blunt? You are blunt. Okay. You do not have ammo. Okay. So we're gonna go like this. Up. You, all the way through. Up. And done. 100k points for one or Thunderstream, perfectly balanced. Well, so that's the other thing. Like within reason, I was thinking about that as a reward, but the difficulty is figuring out how to define that, because you're limited to 200 characters in a point explanation or the description. And the other issue is that, please get it. Nice. The other issue is that you can't actually, like if you press enter, enter doesn't show up. It's just one paragraph text, and that's it, which sucks. So for example, like the illusion thing way back when, I had the 3 different options, and I had pressed enter for every single option, so it looked great on my screen, but if you actually save it and you look at the stuff, then it doesn't take that into account, so it looks all weird. Oh, speaking of which, I don't think this applies to anyone here because everyone has Gmod, but I did expand the free game thing to also include Gmod, as well as OJ now. Eventually, I might have another thing for like the DLC for OJ for people who have actually gotten to the... Oh no, he heals, he heals. He heals, I think, right? Right? Yeah? Right? No? Did he just rupture her? I thought you healed people that were low. Oh. I'm gonna have to redo this one. This is tough. I'm not gonna do it on stream. I'm gonna have to redo this one at some point and actually use my brain. Did I completely misread how this ego works? Indiscriminate, yeah, least HP. If target is allied to 0, if heads... Oh, if tails... Oh. No, wait, so it should have... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit, 2 haste? Oh, I see. Okay, so it was a tails hit, that's why. Oh, this song's so good. It reminds me of the robot machine one. Unless this is the same? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, I'll probably swap out Dawn and go more blunt or something. I mean, if I just pay attention as well, it would help a lot. What is this week? After Borrow Trauma, I can't even remember. Is it already wild card? I should probably check that. I haven't done a poll or anything. Getting the 10 turn on this 3-way. Okay. Well, I'm glad that it's tricky because it definitely does feel hard. It's not even 420 yet, and I've heard 420 is the main one that's gonna suck. I'm gonna make him do this again. But lowest HP, it's just haste again. Targets 3 slots. Let me go and at least see. You go here, and can't do that. This, ammo. Okay. Yeah, so all 3 go to her, that's why. It's annoying. Keep red. Slash, this is Pierce, right? It's fine, I guess. She needs this, if she can even survive. That doesn't help. Okay, we'll just go through it. If she dies, I'm gonna be able to win. I'm just not gonna be able to get the bonus.
이 안에 담아주지.
Okay, so TJ, going back to asking that one question, now that I know you're saying full stream, and I think I already answered. So, like, would you actually save up? How many of you would save up 100k points to make me stream a certain game as the next game to completion? Let me ask that first before I even ask, like, for just one stream.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Wait, is the... No, it's under the sea. I looked at the background and I thought it was that one frost place. Oh, God, look at all that healing. We did it! Holy shit, we did it! Wait, hold on, I didn't even... I gave up. I gave up hope. I was just thinking about keeping her alive. Wow, that was... She had like 2 attacks left. Cool, I don't have to do this one anymore. Alright, so this one though, this is the one that level 32 difficulty. We can't even get what was the other one? 30? No, it was 32 still, okay. Yeah, thank you. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at chat. I didn't even think that it could possibly do it. It seemed like their HPs were 100 each, but I guess Blunt helped. To completion, you mean to say I can make you grind? Well, no. So it's I don't know what the criteria would be. Let's assume... TJ, how long do you think Mass Effect would take me to stream? Hour-wise. Like, just to beat the game. No extras or anything. Just to beat the game. How many hours? Also assume that the games would have to take up more streams, would be more costly. Yeah, so exactly. So, because the reward I was thinking of was not even to make me stream the entirety of a game. It would be for one full stream this game. And that was already going to be pretty expensive. So I'm just curious what you guys are thinking of in terms of, like, for 100k, would you, what was it, crosscode? 350. Use N-Corp Dawn. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. Roja is actually pretty nice for N-Corp too, but I don't think her coin toss is high enough for, like, brainless, or for clashes in general. It feels like she was kind of weak. I haven't tested out N-Corp Dawn yet, but I remember whenever I read her, I uptied, all my IDs are fully uptied. Every single one is now fully uptied. So I was able to go and look over their stuff rather than going to the wiki, and it seemed like N-Corp Dawn was pretty good. I have N-Corp Roja on my Blunt farming team for, like, dealing with N-Corp for the EXP tickets. That's just because they're so easy that, you know, she does enough damage. She doesn't really need to win clashes as much. Or she wins clashes despite having low things. Nice to know that Tremor's now... Yeah, that is a reason that I want Roja, the new Roja, if I want to get a Tremor team. I've not even seen Tremor as, like, something that I've been thinking about. I want Rupture. What I really want is Rupture, and the main reason is because the electric, whatever it is, the electric box in the mirror dungeon that adds a count and also damage. It's always nice to just get free +3 damage, but then you have that and you can get plus like 30, 40 every single time. That'd be kind of fun. Next Gregor's? Wait, have I don't know if I've seen the next Gregor. I've seen the next Heathcliff. I don't know if I've seen the next Gregor. 8 or 9 hours, don't remember. Wait, really? 8 or 9? You think that I would be able to finish the game in 8 or 9 hours? I forget where I was in the story. I barely did anything. I think Outsider said that I barely did anything. Wait, yes, I do. I do. Okay. So we have like an hour left, and I've made good progress, so we might be fine. If I'd want you to play, like, I'm scared that it is like one stream, maybe two, I'd probably never save 100k. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? It would be a specific reward. Whenever I'm saying like one stream, I'm saying it would be a different reward, like not 100k, like much less than 100k. It would be a reward saying for one stream this. The 100k one would be to completion, so you would have to know what game that is and how long that would go on for. The story isn't very long, honestly. But I remember I had streamed like 5 times or so for Mass Effect. I got the Nemesis class branch. That's the last thing I did, but that had nothing to do with the story. It's a great joke how they gave a new Rupture identity to the guy that already had an identity with bonus damage on Rupture. All the true pain.
기다리는 거 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
Poise. Well, now I'm starting to... so there was no boss on this one, I don't think. Struggling. Yeah, I'm not even trying to do that one. Heathcliff. Oh, yes. Heathcliff did get the damage early before I start using his ego. There's not much I can do strategy-wise because it's just choosing the skills. Because it's... you can't choose the targets of them, so I guess this is fine. Okay, I think that to determine the price, you need to see first how much you'd have to pay us for getting to choose. Pay us to choose? No, I don't need. I already have so many games I want to play. This is specifically for games that I don't think I would actually enjoy playing as much. You know what? I'll just do the straight line across. I think that's best. Oh, the dice on wave 3. Got it. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Hypothetically, and it's not actually like this, typically, somehow. But let's say that there are 10 people, and 10 people watch every single stream for a year. So every single person, God, I love fucking Incorp Sinclair. He's so strong. Everyone was so hyped over him, and I honestly didn't care as much. It's like, oh yeah, if he comes, it'd be nice. And I got the ego shard saved up, and I was like, oh, that'd be really nice. Just didn't think it was gonna happen. So fucking strong. Sorry, let me just quickly look over my junk here. Execution. Hopeless. Let's make that not hopeless. 5. I don't want him to gain more stuff, so I think it's fine. Have us... Wait. Wait, did I misread that? During the price, you need to see first how much you'd have us pay. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I just completely misread that. I honestly would worry about spending 100k than watching you just hate the game the whole time. Okay, that's fair. Mass Effect story is about 17 hours. Okay, so then I've done probably, story-wise, maybe 3 or 4 hours of it, so you might be right. This 1/3 of the chapter is up to level 25. Okay. I don't know... Oh my god, stop hurting the boy. Only I can hurt the boy, and only mentally. We'll do this for healing. I think that's a fair thing to worry about. That's something that I worried about as well whenever I was thinking about that. It always makes me happy to know that you guys would also be concerned about that. I like suggesting them, then if you think it's interesting, you add it to the list because that way it's your fault if you suffer. True. I have a better points idea. 10k and Zune streams get a RuneScape. Wait, Zune streams getting a RuneScape still to the next... Zune streams getting a RuneScape still to the next level. Oh, skill to the next level. Okay. I felt like I was having an aneurysm. I mean, that would be interesting because like some of the skills would be like 5 minutes maybe, and then the next one would be, or like as time would go on, it would be like 5 hours of mining a rock or something crazy. Right. No, I'm trying to actually think about this. I don't know how much thinking's gonna help me. This is wave 2. This seems fucking, like, brutal. This is brutal. Brutality. Brutal. Do you have any charge? You do. You do have some charge. Play little ball. Little ball? Little ball. Zune Stream's unlocking a new... Oh, God, no. New vehicle of War Thunder. Points level to the skill. There's also the fact that you don't want to get locked into play only... Yeah, right. So that's why I never thought of a points reward where it would be me streaming the whole thing at all until TJ mentioned that, and then I was just curious. I don't want you to use rip space again, though. And I actually want him to save his bullets if he can. Why do you use ammo for everything? Actually, wait, you don't even have ammo, do you? Wait, what the fuck? You don't even have ammo. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. Struggling and hopeless. That's not good. Yeah, he's very positive right now is the problem. This might be a mistake. I'm not going to use the rip space, I don't think. Save it for the next one. Whistle helps him. Yeah, so again, it would just be the one stream. I think for one stream, I think I'd have the mental fortitude to be able to stream it and enjoy myself for the most part. I think the issue isn't even so much the game, it's like if I have to be stuck doing it the entire time. If I'm stuck doing it the entire time, then and I'm not enjoying myself, and I know I'm not enjoying myself, that's where it becomes a problem. Oh my god. Oh my god, I understand so much now. It was already bad enough if it was just like normal stuff. They have 4 each, and 3... I'm gonna come back to this whenever we can up tie to 4 and level up to 35, I think. I don't think I even want to attempt this in my free time. This looks awful. This looks awful just to beat. Okay, let me use brain juices. Do this to get it back so we can go and brainlessly do it again, and you as well get all that purple. I don't even think it matters that much. I don't think the purple does that much. Also, doesn't the... No, that's fine, probably, right? If I do... I'm just gonna connect the colors. That is my strategy for this. Connect all the colors. Now the problem is that, again, they just all go to Faust, and I don't want that. So we're gonna go up here, I guess. It's not great, but looks like it's hopeless anyway. Save them for Mini Monday. Well, so if someone maybe, possibly. Yeah, I think that the series level stuff would have to be a really big point reward. That's the thing, right? So, I know I'm all the way up here still. I'm just trying to work through my thoughts and also deal with this because I'm so used to just pressing the win button. But like, if it was 100,000 points, there's 2 ways to look at it from my perspective. One is that someone saved up for an entire year. They went to every single one of my streams for an entire year without missing a beat. And this is their one wish for me to do something. On the other hand, if 10 people do that same thing... Oh my god, what is happening here? Holy shit. Oh my god, just beating this is going to be problem. That's not good. Oh, they have so much HP. Oh, they have so much HP. Oh my god, they have so much HP. That's slash. That's slash, everything slash. This is Pierce, I think, and then this is Blunt. So I can do Blunt here. And then I could do this technically, but it doesn't really help my circumstances very much at all. Oh boy, well, I might have to redo this one. And not for EX completion, just for normal completion. That is fucking brutal. So then, then there could be like a community reward, right? But then everyone wants me to play a different kind of game, right? So then it becomes a problem there as well. Like Receiver 2, Stream Receiver 2, bully him into streaming Receiver 2. Play Mafia 2, it's an amazing game with amazing story. Same goes for you, Buster. I think I actually have bookmarked. I think you've told me about that, and I do have it bookmarked for the next Steam sale or something. Wait, you can level to 35 now? Okay, well, I'll do that. I don't think... Okay, I have enough tickets. I was actually saving them for that. Oh, please don't. Please stop. Please stop. Oh, please stop. Oh my god, they're not staggered still. I think one's really close. Oh my god, wow. Wow. Sinclair, how are you holding up? Why are you positive 32? You should not be positive 32. If I can just keep Sinclair alive, it would be fine, but he's not doing well in any category at all. I think I might just have to redo it. I'm just gonna focus on chat and pray. And then I'll change things up for the who's going in part of this. I think R Corp Heathcliff's gonna have to go. W Corp Dawn as well. Swap them both over to Blunt. Chef Ryoshu maybe. Keep the 2 N Corp. Maybe just make everyone N Corp. Could get Mersant in here, that would be nice. I think he does Pierce more than Blunt though, so I'd have to think about it. Remember that game has a hard time differentiating what is hopeless and favorable because, yeah, you are right. And with this power, I am going to actually be doing that one instead, though. And for you, Blunt, Pierce. I want you to do Blunt here as well, though. God, I have to do it again. Oh, cool. So free turn, right? You're just gonna target her, so it doesn't matter. 19. God, the rupture is really bad. That's really bad. I'm still saving it. Hopeless. Well, then he'll just die. Okay, so I have to do this. I think I'm gonna do this. Then we'll go to Frost. We'll do this. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted, right? Yeah, we want that. Then we go over here. The problem is that if she gets hit, she dies. Dominating. Takes a hit. So she's 45. I'm going to trust that she survives. You just do this, and that at the end. Even with everyone gaining a dice, you can't clash all attacks, yeah. No Sinclair and Foss staggered. So noticed. No Roja, yeah. Getting nerfed next update. N-Corp? Or Roja? Sinclair's feeling good. Yeah, he's feeling too good. Yeah, I guess buff her or whatever. Mainly for his own sake, because he doesn't get hit then, I don't think. But leveling up Sinclair to 35 is pretty important because you gain more sanity if you win clashes against enemies that are higher level than you. Really? You gain more sanity from winning classes, so I don't want to level him up then. Yeah, so Heathcliff's dead. Oh, well. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go and say that it's a good time to give up. New 0-0 Mersant's good here. I have him uptied. I don't have him leveled. Deals way more damage than you'd imagine. He was full Blunt, wasn't he? What's this one? Blunt. So I could also go Liu. It was Pierce, right? Yeah, 2. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay, so brain. Tremor as well is nice. The 1 coin I don't like. This is nice. This is okay. really not a fan of 1 coin moves compared to Liu. Get multiple hits in, can add burn. They're not immune to burn. I could just go side burn. I'm gonna... Okay, first off, let me think. If I want to get level 30... Oh, I can do it. My god. So let's... Look at how many fucking tickets I have. 94 silver means... It's actually a decent amount. I didn't even think I had 94. I thought it would have been a lot less than that. HP goes up a little. Defense goes up. Skill goes up a decent amount. So yeah, I'm okay with that. Get her up. Can't up tie still. So you're hopeless. We'll win the clash. Positive sanity. Gotcha. Yep. Oh, robots are getting nerfed. Okay. I'm gonna skim through this so I can reach the bottom. Enemies are higher level than you. Oh, I see. Okay. So if that's the case, you're getting the rest of my tickets. And that choice easy. A lot of tremor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just stick with some more basic stuff that I have though. For now. Okay, we're gonna go and get the Mario Brothers of Fire Fisting, along with the 2 N Corp, and then maybe N Corp. Dawn. 2 blunt, 1 pierce, no slash, but there is a 1 die here. But it bursts tremor, and it adds tremor, so... But we're not using that in our song anymore. So then I would have to choose between tremor and burn. We could also just do Liu. Are you also blunt? Blunt. Awesome. Okay, made my choice easy. We're going fire, team, fire and N-Corp, fire and bleed. That is my strategy. Yeah, I'll leave it like that for now. Go to here. You. I'll change you back later at some point, maybe.
그래. 태워보지 뭐.
Okay. Liu and the N-Corp. And I think that should be it.
몸이 따라줄지 모르겠지만 가라면 가야지.
I had to kick out Ryoshu because Slash is not helping. Her ability to do, I think her last one Pierce. The Pierce along with their HP, like doing more damage if it's like lower HP is good. You are right. If I fail here, I will do that, and I'll even up-tie it. But I do also have Pursuance, which is also blunt and heal, so I think I'm going to stick with that. Okay. We're going to pray with the win rate again. We have burn on our side. And we have lots of, just tons of blunt. All 3 Liu? Or wait. Everyone except for Mersant of the Liu people are pure blunt. N-Corp Sinclair's pure blunt. And then Faust is mostly blunt. And we have no slash at all. So this should go much, much better just from that kind of area. Plus we have the 2 level ups, so. Okay, so now let's go and ask how much would you guys pay for me streaming one stream of a game, any game, as within reason. So like if I have it, if I own the game, then that qualifies. If it's obviously if it's appropriate, I might have to think about like which more lewd games I would even be able to stream here if I could, but I feel like most of them are off the table from whenever I briefly searched up on it. Twitch is a lot more harsh about it. If I have to purchase the game, it would have to be very, very cheap, I think. Like under $10 or currently on sale for under $10 or something, and I might consider it if you bring it up. And of course I'd refund if it didn't work out, but 20K seems low, 25K. 25K, okay. Good to know. Okay. I'm happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that. Look at all the fucking orange we have. Very happy to hear about that. Also, another thing that I am planning on doing,
내 피가 배고파 했어.
and I don't think I'll be doing this retroactively. So apologies to the ones who have earned it. I'll think about it, but it is a huge amount of rewards all at once that I'd have to dish out. Yeah, right. It would probably be. I'd probably make it at least 3 hours. 3 hours stream minimum would be my goal. It would probably also be my max, 3 to 4 maybe. I'd have to think about it depending on how people use it and what games happen.
늦으면 내 피랑 먼저
But
갈
I'm
거야.
thinking about making the Discord role, the mage role, also have a free sub with it. Just a small little like congratulatory thing, because I think I kind of view the Discord role as a very big milestone. Where like, and so it's only one time, right? So the 20k reward, you can go and get a sub or whatever. But for 5k more, you get the role and you get the one-time sub as well. You can only redeem that once. But I think it's a really big milestone. Because anyone who's in the mage role has been around forever. Forever. Like you're a true, you've been here, you've been here forever. You're part of like the family, sort of thing. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm thinking about it. We have 10 people currently that are in the mage role, so it'd be cost to me would be $25. So I might do that if I'm doing like some kind of special event. If I'm doing like the Dark Souls thing, if I ever do Dark Souls 2 or 1, which feels like an inevitability, that'll be whenever I do the. Look! I mean, it's turn 8, but everyone's fine. Good. Or I die 10 times and I get the sub, I'll probably preemptively do that then, because it's part of the event, sort of. Well, because so Shuckley, J-Mega, Buster, Miso, not TJ, Augustus as well, I want to say. Augustus, I remember talking to you in 2021, actually, but everyone else, Buster, J-Mega, and Miso and Shuckley, you game from 2020 when I first started streaming. TJ was Fallout, March of 2021, and I think Augustus was February of January, or at least that's whenever I started talking to him more. We're doing so much better this time. So much better. Look at that burn. It's 11 for 6 turns. It's just passive damage. It's free. Plus, I'm starting to think they might just have resistances to whatever attacks they're doing. I must have shown up when you did yeah. So Library of Runa went on from... You were definitely here for Library. That's when you showed up. I think you might have come from Escort, maybe? Like a raid? Because that's when I was actually looking for streamers to watch. Yeah, because very late August of 2020 was when I started streaming Library. I streamed that for all of September and most of October. Then I started streaming World of Horror, which was like a roguelike horror game because it was Halloween, spooky. And then I streamed Doom. Or no, I did Dark Souls. I did Dark Souls 3 for the rest of... Oh my god, how was that done? I can't remember the exact time frame, but it was Dark Souls 3 and it was Doom within that time frame. You guys remember Sesame? I miss Sesame. I don't know where he's gone. I hope he's okay. I miss him. But he ended up lending me his account for Doom, so I didn't have to pay any money to play it. We're fine. Dying is fine. Actually, maybe was this turn 10? If this is turn 10, maybe I should have paid more attention. He's doing way too good positively. Oh, unless... No, fell off. Sorry, I'm really enamored by this. Because I think I might have actually done 10 turns. No, I could have done 10 turns if I was paying attention. It's fine. I know I have a winning team for it, though, so maybe it's not that bad. World of Horror was after Dark Souls 3, because you remembered it. Speedrun the yeah. The DLCs, after finding out you had them to keep a promise of streaming world. Wow. I actually don't remember that.
이 정도면
That's insane. Yeah, there it is, yellow, a mark of my disgrace. I'm gonna have to deal with that later. Oh, traitor, great. Otis. I'll just keep this group.
몸이 따라줄지 모르겠지만
So it was Dark Souls 3, then World of Horror, and then I went to Doom, I
파편이
guess.
몸에 튀었는데
Then I went back to library
얼른
because
주입하는 게
updates
낫지
happened.
않겠어?
Then I did a Christmas stream where I showed off Minecraft stuff. Minecraft and Terraria stuff. That was back whenever Wizard was still with us. Or wait, no, they just called me Pinball Wizard. I forget what their name was. Can't remember. And then came back from the break, more library, until I caught up again. And then I started streaming Fallout New Vegas. And then the dark times happened. I remember that's whenever I went onto that really big project, that really shitty project that I had to do solo that made me so stressed out that I thought about like just quitting my company, which I've never felt before. It was so bad that I felt like just the best solution was to run away from the company and try to hope that I find a different company, because it was such a big project. And then it took a lot of me. I have a bad habit of biting like my fingers, so a lot of nail biting, finger biting, walking around the block, feeling stressed out, and then I was able to figure out a method to deal with the project. And it was every single day, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday was a resting day, and then Sunday I would start back up again. So I was working Sundays. It was remote work still to try to get this done. And every Monday through Friday, because I wasn't streaming, I had to stop streaming because of it. Monday through Friday I worked until like 7 or 8 p.m., I think, trying to get this stuff done. I got around 10 clients done every day to go and fully reformat to the new system. And I remember every time I completed 3 clients, then I would reward myself by watching an episode of Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan was my crutch during that time. I'm like, oh yeah, it finally finished. I can go and, because I had watched like season 1. So I ended up reading the manga up to the end of season 1. Then I watched season 2, read season 2, watched season 3, read season 3, and had the good comparison and stuff. And so that was my reward system, and it worked. It worked really well. I was so excited to go. I figured out a method to deal with the stress, and I had a reward for going through with the monotony of the system that I created. And whenever I finally finished it, immense pride and immense tiredness. That's whenever I streamed the last stream of Fallout New Vegas, I think, where I did not sleep that previous night, and I was delirious. And then I streamed the Yan fight, which, if you guys remember, I'm sure it must have been boring. I can't remember. I would have to go look at the VOD. I was so tired. I was just vibing to the music and trying to figure out how to beat the boss in the first go, and that was the entire stream. There was nothing else. It was just that one fight for like 3 hours or something. Good times.
괜찮아.
출했느라는 저 아까부터 멍해 보이는데 괜찮은 건가? 멍하... 아니지. 멍이나 때릴 리가 없지.
이로써 분명히 적권. 테러범들은 진작에 대피했다. 이곳엔 우리를 직사시키려고 혈안이 된 살인마들만 있었을 뿐.
So the robots?
내 쪽에선 판단을 끝냈다. 어이, 그쪽은 어떻게 생각하지?
그 판단에 동의한다.
무슨 말을 하시는 거예요, 두 분?
이곳에 배신자가 있다는 것 의심할 여지가 없는 상황이다. 우리가 출발했을 때부터 이미 정보가 새어나갔다는 것이지.
So probably, yeah, the Hod girl, right?
더 많은 피해를
I don't think it would have been the doctor.
지금 이 자리에서 즉시 처분하는 것이 옳다.
I don't think it would be a sinner. But I don't think it would be a receptionist guy either. I think it's just the girl.
우리 중에는 가능성이 드물 테니 연구소. 니놈들의 수하들을 의심해야 합리적이다.
I don't know if Hod normally betrays people, but
취소해야 합니다,
I'm
관리자.
thinking it's the pseudo Hod that we have here.
노름에 휘말리는 건.
I only guess I have.
불쾌합니다. 설마 서희를 의심하시는 겁니까?
Why?
적어도
Okay,
입사한 지
why
만
would
1년
we?
조차도 안 지난
What logic,
여러분들보다는
Mr. Samjo,
신뢰
would we
있는 관계라고
use to go
단언할
and
수
sabotage the
있습니다만
operation to get us the golden bow, huh? Explain.
아니에요, 3조. 충분히 그럴 듯한 가설이에요.
In fact, I'm the traitor. Stabs Samjo through the heart.
당신들 뭔가 할 말이 있는 것이죠?
동랑님,
저 해결사 집단들 이곳에 들어올 때부터
Since they came.
재생 앰플을 단 한 번도 사용하지 않도록.
Oh, I forgot they were even here. I forgot the Rose people were even here. Okay, so here's the thing. Now that she said that, and the pseudo-Hod dropped the ampules, like it was so dramatic, I was wondering why. I thought it was just like, you know, whatever. So the ampules were poison or something. They were the disintegration kind, I guess. And the Rose people were in on it, so those three are a group. The Rose guy and then the Hod girl are a group. And they were expecting us to use it to kill us, because they didn't know about Dante.
제정신이 박힌 전투원이라면
I think that's what's going on now. Now that she made a mention of the ampules.
한 가지 더 있다. 란이라는 자와 마주쳤을 때 저들만이 일정 거리를 두려는 행동을 보였다. 폭발할 걸 사전에 알고 있다고 볼 수밖에.
Oh yeah, you're right, Augustus. Yes, many things I've forgotten, but yes, as soon as you say it, now I remember. I also remember the drug thing that I'd heard about, but I've not seen. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We have not gotten a betrayal. Well, unless you include Chapter 2 with not getting the golden bow, but that's kind of...
아이쿠, 제가 유독 직감이 뛰어난 편이라고는 왜 아무도 생각을
Then
안
why not
하시나요?
tell us your intuition, O masterful one with giant wrench?
얘들이랑 저랑은 유독 뛰어나게 건강한 체질이라 재생 앰플을 투여 안 한 것뿐이라면
혹시
I brought a truth tablet just in case. That's convenient. I'm glad that you just carry that around.
진실해요?
Oh look, an enemy destructive ray. It kills any enemy I see. I don't even have to shoot the button. It's just there for aesthetic. No, I know the first chapter. I was going to say the first chapter and now, but I was trying to think. I don't think we've gotten betrayed since the first chapter. And I was like, well, the second chapter kind of had a betrayal. I don't remember any betrayal in chapter 3. And chapter 2's was just kind of obvious, but... I'm sorry, Augustus. See, that's the beauty of being a streamer, typically, is that... Like, Augustus, I remember there was some guy... God, what was it? It was way back... The first episode of Limbus, or no, second or third, there's some guy who came in here and just started fighting with you for no reason, like hyper aggressive, and I can't remember. It was like over the Fixer titles or something like that, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I guess that's that. Yeah, no, I was like trying to figure out like how do I deal with this? Whip out citations. That's amazing. It's just like, I don't know, adding fuel to the fire. I don't want to ban someone over it, but at the same time, I didn't even care if they were right or wrong. It was just that they were very aggressive about it the entire time. And I don't understand why they cared so much about... It's like, no, actually, it's like this. When... If they're right or wrong, regardless, you're a douchebag, you know? Well, I wasn't trying to ignore it because I could see it was affecting Augustus. It was just I didn't know how to deal with it because I had not had that happen since the very early, like the first few streams of Library. And back then, people were arguing over like the mechanics of the game, not over the lore. I will take the hydrate. Well, yeah, so it's like if someone says something wrong and people want to go and try to help them out, it's all about how you go about doing it. If you have... Imagine you are in a group... Let's say you're in DRG, right? and you don't know. Let's say you think that, God, I don't fucking know. Mining the gold gets you 100 times the gold amount. Like that's yeah. So like if you get 50 gold, then you get 5,000 gold, or cash or whatever. So you're wrong. You're wrong, but you think that. So if that person acts like, oh yeah, that's how it is, so you need to mine the gold, like they're aggressive about it, then that's not good. But if you're like, oh, hey guys, I think that we should get the gold because it's like worth 100 times. Like, so they're not questioning themselves. They believe that's true, but they're trying to be nice about it. And then you can have the opposite where like they mention that it's wrong, and then the other three are like super aggressive, saying, no, like, are you fucking stupid? Like, do you not have any idea? Have you not played this game more than 1 hour or whatever? Like, super aggressive. Like, they're answering the question, they're correcting them, but they're doing it wrong. Or it's like, oh, no. Like, gold is actually only this amount. Look. As soon as we finish the game, like, we'll count the gold and we'll show you. You know, it's completely different. If you've just been proven wrong and you slide right into the next actually with the same amount of aggressiveness, it's annoying as heck. But honestly, now I think there was a good chance he was just messing with me. Really? What was the argument even? It was something about fixer ranks, like how they're ranked or something. Yeah, not being tied to power level, like section 6. Yeah, something like that.
죄다 수틀린 것 마냥 의심을 지울 기회를 걷어차는 게 나 죽여주세요 하는 것 같네요.
And that's where it's like it matters, because I used to way back in high school I used to be very paranoid about like what I knew. Like I always wanted to make it seem like that I knew pretty much nothing. It's still helpful nowadays, but the purpose is different. Like one of the VODs, I know I'm getting away from this during I guess a tense moment or whatever, but in one of the VODs, I remember I had mentioned, apparently in the VOD, something about saying something wrong and then people correcting me, and some comment was like, oh, it's this person's theory. You search up that person's theory is not the same theory that they're talking about, but that's to make a point, because it was incorrect, you want to correct them and say, no, it's actually this person's theory. But the whole theory is if someone's wrong, people have the urge to give them information to correct them. Because we as humans are like cooperative and want to also show our own prowess and all these other societal, reasons, or social reasons, not societal. And so like it's beneficial, like if you're trying to learn some new stuff, to go and try to get whatever you can. But way back in high school, I was scared of just being wrong. I was terrified of being wrong because my parents raised me to not be wrong. And so it's not that I was aggressive about it or tried to hyper-defend my argument. I would still, like, if I learned something was wrong, then I'd, remember what the correct thing was. But I was always I was like, I think I might have read somewhere that maybe this had happened. Like, all the, like, possibility things, like maybe, might have, I think, etc. And that's still tied in with a lot of my mannerisms, especially whenever I speak Japanese. I tend to say I think quite a bit because I started learning it like 11 years ago. But it's not worth stressing about. As long as you're a good person, it shouldn't matter. Or at least as long as you pretend to be a good enough person. If you're a psychotic maniac, word of advice, try to pretend that you're not a psychotic maniac and things will go well. I still don't advise you killing anyone or torturing them or whatever, but anyway. I know how to solve this. Is J Mega wrong? Let's go and ask the almighty fortune ball. You don't want to know the answer to that, Buster.
연구원이라서 논문이나 쓰는 줄 알았는데.
Just take the truth tablet, man. Oh my god. No way. He was the Tweedo the whole time.
슬롯 머신 한탕하기 특별 비법까지 알려줬는데 이렇게 보답하는 거예요?
Well, I mean, we didn't. We just... What? You tried to kill us. Also, I just realized Blunt's probably not going to work for these guys. But I'm still fighting the. Oh, okay. We're just fighting everyone.
먼저 갈 거야.
Oh, wow. Wowie. Well, I hope things go well.
이대로 가보자고.
So much fucking HP. Yeah, no, he was talking with Heathcliff earlier. It's just like, was he expecting Heathcliff to just betray the entire like Limbus company and all the sinners he's been with? Yeah, no, the music's nice. I like the one before this more though, because it had like more of a techno vibe. I may have to turn my own. Well, let me turn up my own volume. I do like this one still. They're weak to Pierce. Awesome. Yeah. That's how it is. As soon as I switch to a full blunt team, it works for one stage. I could have gotten. My only regret is I didn't get the 10 turn. But then again, I can't choose the target. So I guess I could have done AoE blunt. That's what I should have done. AoE blunt, Faust, Sinclair. I think that's it, actually. Everything else is single, I think, from these guys. Okay, so what other, going back to the channel point again, what other ideas? I was happy that the choose a stream thing was brought up, just because that was something I'm thinking about, and that helps confirm things for me, which we'll find out probably on Sunday. Their boss is kind of funky, fun. Let's see, tremor, paralysis, tremor. Oh, buy tremors. That's kind of insane. Wait, does Roja have this too? Gain resonate. I haven't heard of resonate in a while. Last time I heard that was back with fucking the blue reverberation. It was blue. I think it was the same icon, maybe, but blue. Wow. Interesting. Oh my god. Sure, why not? Just gonna do win rate. It's probably okay. Need to think it over. Yeah, I'll go and ask again in the Discord. I think I'm getting to the point where I might have to go and offer up rewards. I just don't know what they would be to go and get like extra amounts of feedback and other stuff like the clipping thing. I just don't know how to do that since I can't get channel point rewards. I could have I could have like Zune points for people in the Discord. You can rack those up there and spend them on prizes. That actually is not a terrible idea. I already thought of a few different things right off the top of my head. Things that are specific to the Discord, because like, I don't think I want to have any other Discord rewards as channel point rewards, just because there's a lot. What the fuck? I only just noticed he has 400. He has a lot of HP. Yeah, he is a big boy. Oh my god, that tremor burst. Okay, yep, we're gonna have to potentially change the party. Heathcliff, who would be my Pierce team? Might even bring Mersant in just because he's mostly Pierce and he's tanky. Oh my god, you have 4 fucking die. Oh, you're so strong! Oh my god, he's so strong! This'll be wobbly? He is fucking strong. 50 million point reward for Wizard Feet Picks. Oh god. Hold on, god, everyone I want to be alive is currently not handling things super well. They're weak to Pierce, right? So... Oh god, we're gonna have to... I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh no. Things aren't going well for old Zune. Yeah, Sinclair, be upset. Constantly upset. Please, that is our only hope, is if you're constantly upset. But not dead. But please don't die. Oh. But I said no dying, please. Yeah, he's oh my god. I think I'm pretty okay with just pressing this button right here and dealing with that. Sinclair with 5 paralysis is amazing. Yeah. That's true. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Pierce. So, where to begin with this? You.
불 뜯을 시간이다.
Who else do I remember having fuck tons of Pierce that I didn't like?
기다리고 있었죠.
No. No. Are you Pierce? Slash and Pierce. I should have checked to see if they were somewhat resistant to Slash, but he could survive. She has Pierce, I know. For sure. Actually, Chef Gregor, though. No, you don't.
영광입니다.
Resistant to Slash, thank you. Okay, well... Faust, then... Faust is still good. Faust is very much still good. And if Blunt is just fine, I think I'm okay with keeping him in. So we'll have... some extra Pierce. No Slash? We have a lot of Slash in mind. Okay, so Gregor goes away. Yeah, Sinclair is good because Sinclair. It's very, very strong. Chef Gregor's stinky dog water. Okay. Other ID. Other ID? Oh, actually, you're right. Yeah. I forgot. Kurokumo was who I was thinking of. Whenever I was like, I was really surprised that they were exclusively Pierce, aren't they? Yeah, I was really surprised because they have a fucking sword. This is exactly who I was thinking of. I'm like, why the fuck do they have Pierce? The coins are not as nice, though. This has so many more coins, but she also has a lot more Slash. Okay, I'll try Kurokumo. I know he's Slash. You are Blunt/Blunt, not what I'm looking for. You're useless. What are you? Blunt. Cool. Oh, you're Pierce, aren't you? But I don't have... No, you're Slash. You have one thing that's Pierce. So much sadness. Restate my double reminder of level 35 in your 20 minutes. 20 minutes? Fuck. Okay, hold on. We'll try to get this one done then. Pull for new Roja, you might get her. Do I even have... it's level 1 is the problem. Okay. Let's try to... Dawn, how much Pierce do you have? You have like none. Incorp, Pierce, Blunt. Sure. Desperate times. Desperate times. I think that makes sense. Actually, no. Fuck it. I know what I'm doing. Stop it. You. Got it. Okay, we're fine. No, it is really good. I just have... I don't... The thing is, they're all uptied. They're just all not level 30. I have 2 level 35s, and I think I have like 6 level 1s right now. And a lot of them are 3 stars, so like R-Corp, Ishmael, and stuff. Also, I don't need this. If I had more EXP tickets, maybe, but I also want to level people up to 35, the ones that I like W Corp Dawn and W Corp Heathcliff, or R Corp Heathcliff, I mean. Have them as support so they can gain EXP. Wait. wait. Units. Wait, hold on. What do you mean by gaining XP?
잘하라고 했잖아.
Or have them? What do you mean by support? Just having them selected in the background without bringing them into battle? Also, holy shit! Really? Really? Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, I will do that in the future then. I will 100% do that in the future. I didn't realize they gained EXP. I've not been paying attention, apparently. I thought it was just people that went into battle because that made more sense to me, but that will save me a lot of tickets.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
Yeah, it's because she's weak to their slash, I guess. Gain less EXP. They'll still be nice. Sinclair being Sinclair. Nice. Yep, this is why I brought him. I think he's more pierced than blunt, and he's very, very tanky, and blunt's not that bad either.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
22 minutes. Or 60, so is it 8? It's at 8 o'clock, exactly, so we have 15 minutes.
내 피가 배고파했어.
So let me go and I'm gonna start multitasking, see who we can raid. Who we can raid who's not doing Limbus. I think I might have an option. May have an option, depending on if they're still streaming by the end of this. It'd be for Darkest Dungeon 2, so I might have to leave to avoid spoilers. I'll have to see. Elite Kesu? I don't know who that is. And this is, I removed the choose raid reward, but it's like then things like that come up. And it's like, wait, hold on. Am I dumb? Did we raid them last time or something? Or did they raid us? This is... Oh, the bunny! Maybe. I currently have 3 options. We could do a poll or something depending on what game you guys want to watch. Yeah, I was definitely very tired, as I am after every stream. This stream a little less so, because I've only been streaming for 2 hours. Haven't reached the 3-hour mark, which usually is the ultimate determiner. Raided their house and shot their dog. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, these battles go on for a long time. He's gonna get staggered. Oh, yep. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I wish I could select my targets. What do you target with this? You target... 34? 34. Why is it all the same target? That's the thing I don't understand. I thought it was supposed to be 3 different targets, but I guess it's just because they have so many dice, but it only hits once, I think. Okay, then we're gonna go and try that slash. I need Blunt or Pierce. This will be good for Rejuvenation. This is slash for both of hers. Blunt. Blunt, blunt, blunt. Okay, we're gonna go and just... What is she fighting against here? Right. She might just have to die? Can I just do this? I don't think that's gonna really help anything. Will not lie. I probably should get accustomed to the ego passives, yeah. Does it just add burn? Yeah, that's why I use the 1 defensive skill. It's just that it's evade, and I don't think it's gonna really help. But I get some HP from this, so this will help us not to die as much. Nice. Almost down to just him, thankfully. Oh, we're so close. Oh, shit. Okay. Wasn't expecting much, but that's good. Oh, and we get a full turn to just beat the crap out of you. Enjoy. Oh, enjoy. Oh, we just need Sinclair for this. So good. So good. Look at him covered in blood, my boy. Makes your force skill get +4 and applies burn. Interesting. He ran away. Philip? Philip, is that you? Trader 2. Okay, well, I don't know if we're going to have enough time for Trader 2, considering the circumstances, unfortunately. At least we're very, very far in this. I really wish that the maintenance wasn't happening in 10 minutes. I really don't remember that happening. I could have swore that I streamed this game on Wednesday for 3 hours. It's only 2 more fights. Yeah, but do you think that... I guess the worst thing that can happen is we just stream, or we just raid after the game does its thing. For some reason in my mind I'm thinking like, oh well, everything would disconnect, but that's not the case.
타임아웃이 필요할 것 같아요. 오늘 아침에 먹은 정어리가 좀 잘못되었는지
Oh, poor baby.
속이 좀 안 좋아서.
Poor baby with 500 HP.
대장님. 그런 건 없어. 다음은 뭐?
Serving your next course.
슈렌느 씨. 슈렌느 씨가 말해줬어요. 이곳에 들어오면 절대로 재생 앰플만큼은 사용하지 말라고.
Yeah, because they're probably poison, right? Because you guys are on the same side, right? It's poison. Yeah. Yeah. Why is he freaking out over that? Was he not told about it?
슈렌느가 그렇게 말했다고.
So he's so low on the ladder that he didn't even realize that they're betraying.
몰라요. 때가 되면
We'll
알게
see
될
into
거라고
time.
했는데.
Well, because you'd be disintegrated or something, yeah.
제일 간단한 방법이
You're gonna just inject him? Why into him? Why into him? Why into him? Well, why into him?
그렇게 놀라요, 대장님? 재생 앰플을 꽂으면 어떻게 되는 건데요?
He seems like such an innocent guy.
이거 이상한데.
Yeah. Oh, is it bone or is it worse?
이거 나만 익숙한 모습이야?
설마 그 벌레 속으로
it's
기억하는 사람이
worse.
그래 당신뿐이겠어.
It's worse.
그만하자. 내가 너무 많은 사람을 끌어들였나 봐.
See, this is why you don't trust anyone ever. This is why I didn't get my hopes up. I had a good reason to.
이럴 줄 알았으면 어제 한탕 좀 제대로 해보고 오는
Sync is
거였는데.
snap your neck completely. She used it before. Okay. I think he forced a truth pill down his... Oh, I see. That would make sense if true. Are we fighting against these weird creatures now? Is that what we're doing? Do they change weaknesses again? Okay, we're up against these guys first. That's fine. Still 2 waves. And so once you activate an ego, the passive lives on forever, right? So I guess it is better to go and use the egos a little bit earlier unless you need to save them up for something.
적들이
거지적거리지만 마.
기회 아니야?
Man, look at them all. My children getting the double digits.
무가치한 저항일 뿐이다.
끝이.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
내 피가 배고파했어.
Oh, okay, it's just a basic bitch battle. Alright. Yeah, this is my favorite version of the song, I think. With that techno feel.
침묵하라.
Sounds like the... Let me go and say an old man story since we're getting closer and closer to the end of the stream anyway. I remember way back, like I was 10 or something, maybe 9, and there was a song I really liked. I was selling Reader's Digests. It was basically the school was trying to like make money or something, and so you had to sell Reader's Digest. You'd go door to door, go to family, and they'd buy these really expensive, like, you know, $20 for a magazine, Reader's Digest. And the school would get money, and based on how many you sold, you got certain like rewards. So the best reward was a limo with the principal. So only the people who had the richest families, basically only the families could buy it. If you go door to door and say, hey, can you buy this book for $20 that you'll never use? And like, no. So it's just whoever's family had more money. So the infamous like richest girl in our clash ended up getting the reward. And I remember I had ended up selling as very specific. If you sell a certain volume, you get a special reward. So I sold one volume that was like $25 or $30 to my grandma, and it was a phone. It was a flip phone, but like you would connect it into your wall, and you could actually get connectivity and make calls or whatever. But so I actually used that for like phone calls. But there was also like a radio bundled with it, and I remember hearing the radio. And there was this one song that I really liked. It was Lonely No More by, I can't remember who the fuck it was. But I was like, oh man, I really like that song, but I can't, it's impossible to find it. I have to wait until the radio plays it again. And now we just search up songs and download them, and it's fine. I mean, back then, the internet existed when I was young. I just didn't know how to use it, and my parents didn't know how to use it, so they didn't teach us. It was until like YouTube or Vimeo, or not Vimeo, whatever the platform with a V. It was like a YouTube-esque site before it got disintegrated into nothing. You only have one more fight left. I don't think I can do it in 5 minutes. Vimeo, thank you. Glad I'm not the only one who can remember that stuff. Yeah, so I think we'll end it here. We got through most of it. I'm not so OCD that, you know, we can't do that tomorrow. If we do it tomorrow. And the person I was thinking about, so I'm gonna do a poll really quick. You guys can go and tell me what game. New poll. Which game to raid? It is Darkest Dungeon 2, Risk of Rain 2, and what was the last one? Dragon's Dogma. I can't spell. Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute before the world collapses in on itself. We're playing by Majora's Mask rules right now. Why not pull? I pulled her last time. I don't need to pull for her. I have no reason to pull for her. I have more reason to pull for her whenever Mersant wasn't acquired, because any 2-star or 2, circle, 2-0, whatever. Like, I'm okay with pulling for that because I would not be getting them from the extractor. But the 3 stars, I'm pretty much just okay with getting them from the extractor. I'm sure she's good. And I like Roja, but I just don't have a reason to do it. I mean, if I were going by true monkey brain, it would just be spend all my lunacy, spend all my thread. But I'm trying to hold back for reasons. End of stream luck doesn't exist. It's a lie. Jeff Bezos told you some fabrications, trying to drive sales up in his gacha game market, relating it to his Twitch acquisition or whatever. All right, so let's see what we got. 1 and 1, cool. Then I'm gonna go and choose Darkest Dungeon. It's actually paying back a favor to Altius for rating us a long while ago. Poll is not showing up. You say Risk of Rain 2. Okay. I'm going with my gut, and we're rating him. Only reason is because only 2 people voted. You would have been a third, which is, I mean, it would tip the balance, but it's only 3 people. Get your 250 points by joining the raid. If you've come here for just Limbus content, then you need to go somewhere else, unfortunately, because we have 2 minutes left until the server explodes. I don't even know. I've never been on while it's done this either. We have 9 people. Anyone else? Last chance. Give you 10 seconds. It's free points. You never know. You've come to my stream for no reason. You might need those points at some point. You could go and get a fortune. Get the jackpot. Get a 5k point reward. Use it to get a free game. Gmod. OJ. Get sucked into the community and never come out. Never be yourself again. Okay, we're going over there now. See you guys there. 30 minutes or so, I'll be over there.
I was gonna say, well, at least we don't have somebody who's afraid of